All right, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to run the locations problem report at BWD. We're in WMS, and on our selection command line, we're going to type in work query, WRKQRY, enter. Work with queries, what we're going to do here is we're going to change it. So we're going to put a number 2 in there. You want to use my library, which is JGlib, John Goulet Library. And on our query, we're going to put F4. So everything comes up. These are all of the queries I've created. The ones we're using for location problems report are the slot files, slot file 04 for Dallas, and so on. So we're going to put a 2 in there, change it up, enter. Come on down to select records, put a 1 in there, enter. And basically it's reminding us that we want everything in the entire system that has to do with warehouse 04, and then these are the other ways we want it to sort and pull the information. So on this screen, we can enter out of there, F3 out of that one, and it brings us to this one. We're going to exit and run the query, enter. Here we go. It's processing it all on the bottom. What this is doing, it's searching through all the WMS records to get us the information we need to run these special reports. Now we need a way to pull it from WMS into Excel, and that's where we're using our IBM Data Solutions. Double click on that shortcut, and it's going to bring up a special program for us. All right, so when the IBM Access Client Solutions comes up, we click on Data Transfer. It should bring up the system we're pulling it from is the AS400 at BWI Companies. Remember I told you we were going into my library, which is JGlib. Okay, we're telling it we want it to go to my library, and the file we want it to pull up is slots. Now where I got that information from was we're pulling it out of WMS, and right here it's reminding me, it's the file slots in JGlib. So that's why we have JGlib and slots. All right. On the name, what we want to call it, we should be able to click on that, and that is actually this file right here on our desktop. Okay, but it's still named the same slots. So we want it to do that one, and we click on Start Transfer. So now we're waiting for a couple minutes, and this number should change here a little bit once it's all done. Transfer is complete. Don't click OK, click Open File. It's going to save you a step. Open File. So here it comes. That's all the junk that we just pulled out of WMS now in Excel format. So we're going to come up here, A1 should already be lit up. We're going to Shift, Control, End, highlight everything on there, right click in the blue, and copy it. We're going to minimize this, and we're going to open up our BWI locations report. Now just because it says BWI doesn't mean it's just Oklahoma City. That's just what I named a special report for Dallas and Oklahoma City because they have a showroom. So we open that one up, give it just a second, boom, it brings it up. Right now we're in the WMS query tab. We're going to right click and just paste. Now that's all the raw data that we pulled out of WMS. If we ever question something on our report and we need to go back to the raw data, that's why we paste that in there just like that. So now we come down here and we open up the Formulas tab, and we right click again, but this time we're going to paste 1, 2, 3. What that means is I want it to paste all of that information, but I just want the numbers. I don't want to change my formatting on my formulas or anything. So I click on that, and you can see it didn't change my lines, it didn't change my print, my text, kept it all formatted the way I need it. On this page called Formulas, these are all of the formulas that I've added in here where Excel looks for all of the things that our min-max report looks for, that our negative inventory report looks for. Everything that you guys manually look for when you print up the multiple bins report, where you have to go through and you're looking at every item that has more than one bin and you're trying to decide, is it all set up right, yes or no? All of these formulas here on this spreadsheet, those are the things that it's looking for. Now, you can see we're having to wait here a little bit, and if you look down here, it's telling me that the processor inside this PC, it's 8% complete on figuring all this stuff out. Usually takes about 3 minutes. So what I tell folks, you know, you don't want to go back and forth and use this time to look on email or do other things. Hey, drink your coffee, look at your paper reports, you know, anything else you need to, but try not to touch your computer for about 3 minutes while it's still processing. Now we have the makings of a report that we can look through that's going to save us time first thing in the morning or whenever you need to run this. But we don't want to look at the information here. Reason being, with all of these formulas, if I do anything to sort or filter anything on this sheet, we're going to have to wait those 2 minutes again for it to recalculate. So what we're going to do, highlight that first cell there, Shift Control End, highlights everything. We're going to right click it and copy it, and then we're coming over here to sortable, no formulas. Right click, and again we're going to use the 1, 2, 3 because we don't want all those formulas slowing us down. We just want the information. Boom, now we can play with this. What we're looking at is we're coming right over here to the red one, and it's going to highlight anything in here, any of the items, if it's got negative inventory, if it's an F location with mins and maxes, if it's got a one location L that doesn't have a min or a max, if we have the same units of measure slotted as L's in different places in the building, if on the 3115 you've got an F listed before an L, there's a problem there. It's looking for all of those things. Good news here in Dallas today, there's only one item we're looking at. So what we do is we come to the red column, we're going to filter it by color, not sort it, filter it by color, click on the red, and now it's only showing us the one thing we really need to work on. Now when I send you guys this report, I take it one more step. I take all of these problems and I put it over here in the for viewing one. But you guys don't have to do that now that you're looking at it this way. And that's it. That's your location problems report and how to set it up. One last thing, and I really want to impress this upon you guys. If you want to save this one, for whatever reason, please come over here and go File, Save As, and name it something different. Like over here for when I send them out to you guys, I put the date and time in there usually. Today we're doing this, it's the 5th of August, and we're doing it at 8:20 a.m. So I would save it like that. But please, when you're working in it, don't just save it, because then you won't have a template for the next morning when you go to run this report. So if I hadn't saved it as something and I was done using it, I would just close it. It would put a box right here like it's about to for this one. Do you want to save it? Yes, no, no. I don't want to save it. And then it's right here again when I can use it fresh and clean tomorrow when I run my report. Guys, I hope this report helps you, and I hope this little tip video helps you get the report you need. If not, give me a call anytime, day or night. Love to help.